Hello, everyone. Again, this is Ethan Shapiro, the climate change realtor with Coldwell Banker, founder and manager of the most innovative real estate sales company in the world, here for Principles, episode 13. All right, let's relax here with some principles because my live video is a bit hard to make this week because I wasn't exactly sure what to say because there's just too much going on in my mind. I think I'm more emotion this week and less logic, at the moment at least. Maybe I got a little bit less sleep last night. Who knows? But let's get into principles. 3.6. Understand how you can become radically open-minded. God, this is great. Understand how you can become radically open-minded. I think, again, it comes back to this theme every single week of trying to be objective with yourself and figuring out how can you be radically open-minded. It's this idea of acknowledging being wrong all the time and realizing it's uncomfortable, but you're wrong all the time. And it's like, you're wrong. And the people like make fun of me. Like, you used to say that all the time. Like, you're wrong. But I'm wrong. Like, we're all wrong, like, all the time. And, I don't know if there's this objective truth where you can 100% be right, but being radically open-minded. So he's asking you to understand how to do it. And I think the idea is just accepting that we know so much less than we don't. And there's an unlimited amount of questions to be answered. So that this is going to lead you at least to find, if you can find one thing that you can 100% believe in, like, that's great, man. Like, let me know. Because I'm out here in nihilism, not sure of anything. And I think that's all right because I'm happy. So that's kind of what's important. But let's move forward here. Letter A. Regularly use pain as your guide towards quality reflection. For success, there's no debate here. You're going to fail at some point, whether it's majorly or whether it's minorly. You'll have failures at some point. And the key is, it's like, ouch, I failed. Like, what did I do wrong? Open-mindedness. How was I wrong? What mistake am I making? How can I become better? How can I be the best I could be? That infinite game from the vlog, right? How can I pursue eternal greatness? It's not lasting forever. You'll have failures, but the failures, if you fail to learn from them, you won't improve at all. So it's great to fail, and that's what we really should learn. And this is like the whole entrepreneurial community thing. It's like it is great to fail. It's good to fail. You don't want to fail hard all the time, or at least learn from your failures. Letter B, make being open-minded a habit. Like, I support all this stuff. I'm really living it now, and I've never been happier. I've never been more successful, however you want to measure it. I mean, some people might consider me unsuccessful because I have debt, but I wake up, I have purpose, I enjoy myself every single day. I'm making connections with new friends every single day. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying my job. What's better than that? How do you measure success? I don't know. Ask Ray. Ask Ray Dalio how he measures success. I reckon he wouldn't tell you with dollar signs. I'll say that. But that's a sign of success. If your business is successful, a sign of success would be profitability, but impact I think is more important. Letter C, get to know your blind spots for sure. Now, transparency. I think my greatest weakness and my greatest strength are actually one and the same, and it's this ego, this idea that I like to be right all the time. I love the way I see the world, and I think I'm great. But in reality, I understand that that's also my greatest weakness, which is why I'm very interested in getting partners on board with the company to put me in check and make sure that I'm not going too far into egoism. But at the same time, it's gotten me to where I am today. So what can I say about that? I mean, I don't know many people who can honestly look at me and be like, yes, Ethan, I'm just like you. Every single day, I'm so excited to wake up. I'm enjoying what I'm doing every single day. And I want to share this, whatever this is that I have, I know I have it. And that's ego, me saying I know it. But I know it's fun. Like, every day's fun. Every day's a challenge. And I think it is this pursuit of this infinite game, this self-improvement, which is this triangle. This always trying to be the best you can be, and that it includes acknowledging your blind spots. There's no debate. You have to do that, and that's part of the journey, right? D. If a number of different believable people say you are doing something wrong, and you are the only one who doesn't see it that way, assume you're probably biased. Now, you're the only one. Assume. Okay, fine. Assume you're biased. Yes. I mean, and just because you're biased doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong. You could be doing the right thing, but everyone just doesn't have the vision, right? And I mean, we'll see. We could look back on this video in 10 years and I could be a complete failure, but I don't see that as a possibility because I am so firmly dedicated to succeeding. I will do whatever it takes. So it's a tough one. I'll leave this one open to interpretation. I'll read it again. If a number of different believable, that's the key, people who have credibility. So like if you're, like again, I talked about how if your parents are still working and haven't saved their money and they're telling you don't do that, that's a bad money decision, like don't take advice from them. It doesn't make sense. If a number of different believable people say you're doing something wrong and you are the only one who doesn't see it that way, assume you're probably biased. So he said assume you're probably biased. He didn't say you are biased. He said assume you're probably biased. So there's always outlying scenarios, but generally speaking, it's probably a good piece of advice and it's something I should follow better. Letter E just says meditate. Should I talk about meditation? I mean, I've tried it. It is cool, but it's something you should be doing like every day. And I just don't want to do it. I don't want to meditate every day. And again, I might look back at this video in a year and be like, you're an idiot. You know that meditation is good. There's so much evidence to show it. You're just so hesitant. And that's me. Things take a while to sink into my brain, right? I keep learning new things. It takes time. And I think you guys should accept this idea that success is a journey and it does take time to succeed and not to succeed, to what's the word? Like process information. I think I talked about this last week. Like, I know I should be meditating and I'll probably look back and be like, you're an idiot. Like you knew you should be meditating. Why weren't you doing it? And I did try it for a little while and I've tried it for a little while in the past, but it's objectively, it's good. I don't know. I don't really know too much about meditation. I just know that it has a lot of positive benefits to it. So, yeah, letter A, B, C, D, E, F. Be evidence-based and encourage others to be the same. Any disagreements on that? Do I even need to comment on that? Just, if there's no evidence for what you think is true, like why are you believing in it? Okay, that could get pretty deep. But be evidence-based and encourage others to do so because that's how you get to the truth, right? Is looking at things in a realistic way. And you know, as you guys know, I can be outlandish and a bit unrealistic sometimes, and I think there's some health to that. But again, what do I know? We're reading Ray's book. I give my opinions. Whether you like them or not is up to you to decide. But being evidence-based sounds pretty good to me. Can't complain. Letter G. Do everything in your power to help others also be open-minded. Here's my power, guys. I have a voice. Now, do I have a voice? I don't know. But I'm speaking into the microphone. I'm posting it on YouTube. I'm giving you the opportunity to check it out whether you want or not. These videos get some views. Are you watching it? If you're watching it, please drop me a comment if you're watching it. That'd be really cool. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's watching it. Future Ethan, how are you doing today? Yeah, it's an interesting Saturday morning social media session because I don't know. You're bound to have these days where it's just like, I don't know if you want to be doing this right now, but you do it because it's what you got to do. It's good. It's good overall. Use evidence. Do everything in your power to help others be open-minded. This is my power, is what I said, right? I'm trying to help you guys if I can. I'm trying to help myself. Like being open-minded, it's led to such amazing aspects of my life, and I'm really firmly committed to this journey for success. So I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. Use evidence-based decision-making tools. Evidence-based decision-making tools. Ray is trying to give us tools in this book of how to do evidence-based decision-making. That's like believability weighting and stuff like that. So if like, again, back to the why are you taking advice from someone who hasn't done what you want to do? Evidence-based decision-making tools. I don't know if that was a great example. Use evidence-based decision-making tools. So ways of making decisions that are based on evidence. That sounds pretty great to me. I have nothing else to really say about that. That's pretty good. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I know some of them are pretty long. Know when it's best to stop fighting and have faith in your decision-making process. I guess you're fighting your decision-making. So once you set the foundation for how you want to do things and then struggle comes in, I guess he's saying don't fight it. Just have faith in the decision-making process. Like, again, sometimes I don't want to go door to door. I mean, is that the decision-making process? I don't know. Am I doing a great job today? I'm not surprisingly, I probably don't think so. But it's all good information. It always is. Use evidence-based decision-making tools. Know when it's best to stop fighting the process and have faith in your decision-making process. Stop fighting. Okay. Right. Oh. So that is the end of number 3, which was be radically open-minded, which is a great piece of advice. We'll start number 4 today and call it a day after that. Understand that people are wired very differently. Everyone is quick to blame others for mistakes or problems. Okay, that was a note underneath. Understand that people are wired very differently. And so this is something that I'm going to struggle with, looking for partners and trying to find help from others and trying to help other people, is that my way that I see the world is not going to be the way that you guys see the world, but I want to help you. I want to try and show you the light, I suppose. And that's like, it could sound stupid or egotistical. Again, my greatest strength is believing in myself. My greatest weakness is believing in myself too much. You know what I'm saying? If anyone disagrees, I'd be interested to hear what other weaknesses I have. But everyone has a different upbringing. Everyone looks at the world in a different way, and it's very important to understand that, and it's very valuable to have that too, because then you have two people that can have different skill sets and be talented at different things, and it can allow you to, if a goal takes a multifaceted amount of tools, you both of you can work together with your strengths and weaknesses. So maybe someone who's not extremely egotistical but is very analytical or something will be able to help me on my journey. I'm not sure. You guys will hear about it in the vlogs as time goes on. Yeah, that's the end of principles this week. I'm gonna go live on Instagram. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Like, who knows what's gonna come out, but it will. I'm gonna go for a walk. That'll make me feel nice. Hope you're all staying positive, staying frosty. 2012. Love you all. Love this show. Next week will be more upbeat, more and fun. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy out there, isn't it? I hope you're all like enjoying yourselves, because that's super important. Stay happy, stay positive, stay frosty. 2012.